Alrighty. So we're starting tonight directly with Trouble. This may take a few minutes. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, this is Trace Justice, who, well, will be playing Elite Dangerous shortly. Oopsie. Apparently there were some problems with the update today, and I'm running a validate on the files to hopefully figure out which files got messed up, and we'll actually be starting the game directly after that. But let's at least get the voice chat going. Hey guys,
Hi,
Hello.
Trish.
we're starting in trouble mode tonight.
Who?
We're starting in trouble mode tonight.
Why?
Validating the game files.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully it won't take
Okay.
too long. It seems to be moving at a reasonable pace anyway. But that is network dependent.
Yeah. Well, I'm just, I think, 5 light years away from where you're at. I jumped over here in this next system to see what was going on.
Oh, cool.
Just to see if it was gonna screw with me and hyper jump.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was getting most of my orange sidewinders when I actually tried to dock in a station.
Right. Well, I figured since I saw, lots of orange Sidewinder issues noted, and this as a thing that I'd preemptively do it.
Do it first.
Yeah, unfortunately,
It takes a while.
it does take a while.
Took nearly an hour for me.
Oh Lord. Well, this stream may be mostly
Short.
talking at a technical difficulty
screen.
stream. Yeah.
Yours might be quicker. I think it was just that I was in a period when probably lots of people were doing the same thing.
Well, we'll see. Hopefully it will be short. I'm not going to hold my breath. Everything I do with this game, it takes longer than I expect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah, I figured why start the game, be able to do nothing, and then have to do this anyway. So,
Yeah.
I just wish I'd seen the problems earlier, and I could have got this done an hour ago. I would have skipped the Valheim stream and done this one. Had an update instead of doing the Valheim stream.
Yeah. Well, I did put it on a few hours ago on here how to do it.
Right.
Because I was having orange sidewinder problems. Lots of them. Every time I was trying to dock in a station, whoop, orange sidewinder. And it just got into the orange sidewinder loop. So I tried going into Horizons to get out of it. Horizons was working fine, except for having to redo all my bindings. Oh, that's good. That's a good start. Launch. In the map, crash the launcher. That's a good start to the day.
Yeah. So, sadly, this stream's going to be at least starting with technical difficulties. Hopefully, it will improve. Although it may, I don't know whether it really will or not. It depends how fast this download actually happens. Which may not depend on me. It may depend on other people. So. Do what I can.
Well, you can look at their community goal. They're giving away another detailed surface scanner, but I'm not sure if it's as good as the one we got with ammonia or not.
Right. Well, it'll give you upgraded one for a different ship anyway.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's as good as the one we got from the ammonia worlds.
Right.
Double. I got one of them somewhere in one of my ships. Not sure which one it's on though.
Yeah.
I think it's on one of my anacondas somewhere.
If you didn't sell it.
No, I don't think I sold it. I think it was on one of the anacondas. I don't think I put it in my Corvette when it lost all its engineered stuff. How? That doesn't make sense. How can I get 29 arcs when all I did was change my ship and load it up with stuff?
Who knows?
I wouldn't grab. Just take it and run.
No.
Does that take the money and run?
Yep.
I heard more cussing today off of Rusty Dog stream than I have ever heard in my life.
Mm-hmm.
He got a mission, went out, was killed. Got a mission, ran out, was killed. Got a mission, ran out, was killed.
That sucks.
And it's like it was hard to watch.
Yep. Well, hence just staying out here exploring till they get things straightened out.
Yeah, I was asked, where are you at? And I said, way out here in the black. Why out there? Less trouble to get into and less for a leak to break.
Yep.
Then they say, are you sure? And I said, well, no, but one can hope.
Well, you don't have to dock. You don't have to deal with missions. You don't have to fight things.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
yet. We don't have to fight things yet.
Yep. So, I mean, there's a lot we don't have to deal with, and which makes things, simpler. Less that we need to deal
Less
with because it's
stressful.
broken. Yeah.
And I should come across the Thargoids.
Oh my goodness. Do you know these planets? I'm just barely in this thing, and they're like 0.52 light years apart.
Oof.
I've never seen them less than 1 light year apart, but they are 0.52 light years.
Oh, the stars. Yeah, they're like that in
The system. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like that near the core too.
Huh?
So that's going to make this really interesting.
What?
That was strange. Why did it come up route cancelled?
It does every time you jump into the system you're supposed to be in.
Yeah. Why? Oh well.
When you're in the system that you're supposed to be in, and it says route cancel because you're there. I know it's weird, but
And I was surprised that my target was still targeted after having to relog.
well, that's the way it was in the old. You log out for the night, you go in, you hit the galaxy map, and it reset what you plotted the night before.
Which is better than it's been, where you look at the map and it loses it. Let's see what happens when I try and dock though. Watch out for yellow sidewinders.
You got a sniffly nose again.
Yeah. I made a mistake yesterday when I took all the bedding off my bed and put it in the washing machine, only to find out after I'd done my washing, what's this floating around in my clean washing? Oh, the remote control for the air conditioning.
Oh, jeez.
It got washed. It's now in the bucket. It doesn't work anymore. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, I did that with one of my cell phones once.
I knew a
Sorry if
friend
you
of mine that dropped their cell phone in a creek, and they reached down there and pulled it out, and then they just packed it in rice, left it for a few days, dried it out, worked just fine.
Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't.
Sometimes it won't. Yep.
Although if it goes through an entire
depends.
wash cycle, the likelihood of it surviving isn't very high.
That's true.
No. I've got my fingers crossed. Oh, it actually came out with Super Cruise. Not like last night.
It just dropped down to 9.8 megabytes per second. Come on, we need it a little faster than that.
Yeah, I was only getting about 20, which surprised me when I was downloading or verifying.
Should not need to be that slow.
I don't know whether you're supposed to switch the virtual cache back on or not.
I don't know.
Because mine's still switched off.
Well, that may be a good idea for now. I don't know.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah, the best of it was yesterday. Did you see that when I was telling you, Lynn? Just after you went to sleep, they took the servers offline again.
Oh yeah.
Because there was something I think there was a problem with emissions. I had to do a quick fix because something they'd done had mucked up the missions.
Oh boy.
That's the reason why I'm not in no hurry to really go back to the bubble yet. I mean, yeah, I'd like to go back and get some suit upgraded, but yeah.
Like the way that Rusty decided to upgrade one of his little weapons. I would have done that one personally. He'd been better off doing the laser weapon if he could.
It depends on how it depends on how you're playing the game. I mean,
yeah.
And just because people fight different.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell anybody,
how to play.
Yeah, because I can tell you, I don't know. Because I keep getting killed.
Come on, game, let's go. I may be wishing I didn't preemptively try and get this to not break.
Mm-hmm. What'll be the sad part is you went to all this trouble and waiting, and then when you sign in, you get an orange Sidewinder.
You know, it's still, I mean, it takes out one common source, but it may not take out every source.
All right.
But, you know, if it takes out a known source, well, hopefully that's one version I don't have to deal with.
True.
And with this game, any fewer problems.
It's welcome.
Yep.
Geos, too.
Unfortunately, that means I'm probably going to have a pretty boring stream tonight unless this thing speeds up. Actually, I may end it early and say, well, it ain't going to do it. All depends. We'll have to see.
Bios, too.
You know, I was hoping, I downloaded it, I had it downloaded by 7 o'clock, and I was just getting ready for the stream, and I read all the problems. I was like, oh, I better do this, otherwise this stream's going to be up and down and all sorts of problems. And then it's just like, oh, okay, well, then it's not going to. Great, thanks. Just what I needed.
Well, when I was downloading it said like 20 minutes, and then 40 minutes later, it finally said 10 minutes, and I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just tell me 40 minutes?
Yeah, well, mine doesn't really know how long it's going to take, so it's kind of thrown a number up there, which, based on how fast it's actually progressing, is not a true number. It's actually going to be less than that number, I think. But we shall see.
And did you see the list of shit they fixed? It's like, oh my God. And, just because you put down there, this is fixed, I'm sitting there looking at it, reading it, and I have no clue what they fixed. It's about the only one I know is they took the opinion polls from 40 to 20, which is good. And supposedly fixed something in the galaxy map, which I haven't found yet.
Well, that will be an interesting thing to go over here. Let me pull up.
Well, put your reading glasses on because the damn thing's long.
Yeah, well, we'll go over to the Steam page for Elite. Let's see. Update 4. Update 4 to address a number of issues. Quality tweaks, patch notes can be found down below. As always, thank you for continuing support and feedback. AI warning you.
Yeah, explain that one to me.
Okay, that prevents that prevents NPCs who can't see you from suddenly going aggro on you, or it should reduce the amount of So basically, it put a line of sight on the aggro. So basically, if there's a NPC on the other side of the building and you do something, he doesn't see it because the building's in the way.
Right.
Which it would be in real life.
Um,
Well, unless you have X-ray vision, that is.
right. So that prevents the X-ray vision problems. Then they you know how sometimes the NPCs will warn you before they start doing something. Oh, put that away, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, they were having, put that away. There wasn't a delay, so they would go,
Then
put
they
it
start
away,
shooting.
put it away, and start shooting you. So now it gives you time to put the weapon away.
Or to use it on them.
Right. And actually, I ran into that when we were at that base that last time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he went literally from noticing I had the scanning thing out to shooting me almost instantly. So I've seen that.
Yeah.
Didn't realize it was a bug, but I saw that. Then it improved their AI for when they hear a noise. If they can see you when they make a noise, they won't say, "Oh, I heard a noise." It's like, well, yeah, the guy right in front of me made a noise. So they, it takes some chatter out of the game that's kind of unnecessary. It was kind of silly. They did some improvements on the trespassing detection. Oh, okay. They changed the factions for some of the AI for some of the NPCs from criminal to pirate, which will stop doing some crazy stuff with the background simulation they don't want to happen.
Yeah, because I was watching somebody doing a raid on a system, on a station or a settlement, and they killed half the number they needed to kill for that faction, but everybody else that came in wasn't that faction. So, or they weren't classed as the pirates or whatever.
Right.
So he couldn't finish the mission. He lost the mission because of that.
Yep.
He just ran out of time.
Yep. They fixed the Super Cruise assist when it comes out of Super Cruise.
Yeah, no.
So when you come out of the hyperspace jump, the Super Cruise assist is supposed to stop you.
Right.
And that wasn't happening. Apparently they fixed that.
Okay.
They fixed a bunch of audio fixes, none of which are really improvements, small mix improvements, classic. Definitely need to make sure streaming mode is on. Okay.
Do I want to know?
They had a problem with looping Foley sounds. If you know what a Foley sound is.
Yeah.
Okay. For those who don't, that's basically a sound effect generated by a fake or artificial source mostly used in movies. And actually Foley probably should be capitalized because I believe Foley was the last name of the guy who invented the method. My memory could be wrong on that, but I believe that is to the truth. It was spamming a heat sink sound when a pulse laser or multi-cannon goes into cooldown mode. Okay. All right, controls. That's not control, but that's okay. They had some problems with clipping at Ramtaz base.
Yeah, there was comments that some of the stuff they put into headings isn't totally relevant to what's actually they're talking about. Saw that in the comments.
Well, I can only quote on what they've got here.
Yeah.
They have the opinion poll for the
changed it
kit
down
fowler.
to 20.
Yep. That's a much more reasonable number given how rarely the stupid things drop.
Or how hard they are to get.
Well, they're not hard if you don't mind killing a lot of innocent people.
Yeah.
Right. They fixed some cosmetic issues. Ooh, there was a crash when going into a Lagrange cloud? Okay. Well, they fixed it. Oh, they might have fixed one of my favorite ones, the main menu crash.
Nope.
Said fixed a crash occasionally encountered on the main menu. That's maybe one of the main menu crashes.
Yeah, one of many.
Fixed a crash which occurred whenever you tried to view a pinned engineer recipe. Oh, well, that's a good thing to fix.
But they haven't fixed the one where you crash in the map, what crashed to the launcher in the map. So I've just had one of them.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, fixed an issue where powered down doors and airlocks, when overloaded, would only open for the player that opened them, not for anybody else in the instance.
Yeah. I've seen that one.
Yeah. Implemented an ability to sell stored modules on rebuy. Okay, I don't really care. Except that means when you die in rebuy, you now have to be even more careful about what you do. Lovely.
Yep.
Added icons and informations about engineered module to the module rebuy and stored module screen. Well, that's something people have been asking for, including you, Lynn. We'll have to see that at some point, see what additional information they put there.
Is that so you can see the special effect that you engineered on it? Okay. Yeah, because you couldn't find it.
Yeah.
I mean, we might want something that we specially engineered in Horizons, because as well as I do, we have different effects on different modules for different reasons.
Yep. Oh, apparently ship-lodged fighters were completely broken. They're now fixed.
Why does that not surprise me?
They fixed something to do with superpower promotions that I really don't care about. Let's see. Lighting improvements have been made to the Megaship Fighter launch bay. Okay. The visual effects implementations have been fixed a little bit. Explosions been scaled down so they don't appear oversized. Yeah, it was a Steam problem at the main menu. Okay, fine. The Thargoid fog at the Thargoid bases has supposedly been improved. Improvements to drop boxes, improvements to emissive textures. Some reflections fixes. Fix larceny missions not being able to be completed in a system without a criminal faction.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently Ramtah's Guardian missions were broken. They're now fixed.
Really? I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
I've not done any.
Let's see. Secondary players now able to open completed missions directly from a terminal instead of having to enter the mission board first. Delivery mission flow has been updated to automatically transition to the depot on acceptance. And immediately transfers. Okay, so they had some workflow issues within the delivery mission. Okay. Oops. Apparently there was a problem where if you already had some of the mission loot and someone else joins, it would delete them all.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
not so good.
Not so good, yeah. So basically, if somebody disconnected and reconnected, they'd make it completely unable to complete the mission. That would be bad.
Well, it'd be like me and you landed on that base. Say I landed on the base, got out, and was halfway through the mission, and you came on and landed, then you crashed, and we were teamed up with each other.
Yep.
The mission would fail.
Yeah.
Yep. And they've got 6 graphics optimizations that they've brought in. So performance should improve. Should, according to them.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it seems to, and it doesn't seem as dark, but and I say but very strongly.
And apparently they had actually Down to Earth reported this one on his stream, where the fine textures were not loading on some planet surfaces sometimes, so they apparently have fixed that.
Yeah.
They've done a graphical fix to the FSS scanner.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I had a couple of issues with that.
Yeah.
After the supposed update.
They've done a little bit of work on the head-mounted display code. Okay. So I may need to see if they, if my head tracker will work properly again.
Yeah.
Also coming in.
Yeah. Let's see. They've brought the galaxy background and other things closer to the horizons to make it easier to see. Not quite so dark. Apparently they made some visual improvements to the Guardian beacon. Let me double check right now, see how we're doing. It still says I've got 20 minutes left, so we'll go back to this.
And if you do get in, if you jump to where I'm at, I got 2 planets that are landable with atmosphere that needs first
Right, getcha. First footfall. Let's see. They fixed some bookmark issues, superpower boundaries, Galnet audio files that weren't where they were supposed to be, so they couldn't be served up. They've done something with the background simulation to make things not change quite so simple. There were apparently faction states were changing too quickly and apparently skipping states in between for some reason. Let's see. Oh, there was a transaction server issue if you exited with a customized flight suit that they fixed. Well, that would be a crash that's been fixed. All right. Settlements. Floating terminals have now been pulled back to the ground, or at least some of them. Fix has been implemented for an LOD on a sloped wall piece. Okay. UI screens have been added to settlement lobbies. There's been some fixes on more floating objects, terrain clipped objects. Some objects were upside down. They had Z-index fighting on things. Basically, stuff would render under the ground. They've improved some of those, so maybe some of the stuff where we couldn't find stuff under the ground because it was under the ground might be fixed. And apparently, in industrial buildings, sometimes the atmospheric control panels would vanish when you walked up to them. That's apparently now fixed. That. Oh, that's apparently fixed.
Same thing that was happening to you on that satellite. Every time you walk up to the panel, remember the things would disappear where you couldn't pick them up.
Yep.
That's basically what it was. But you look at that list. You look at that list, and then you have to sit here and think. And they said this was ready to launch to the public. Okay. This is what their 4th update.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a lot of stuff here that's pretty annoying but minor. The sheer number of crashes they fixed is disturbing. But at least they're fixed now.
Yeah, until you find a new one.
Yeah. And a bunch more floating prop clip things. All right, social spaces. Damage.
Yeah, I walked in and seen a dude was sitting on the seat, except he was part in the planter and part on the seat. Only thing was on the seat was his feet. His ass was in the planter, his back against the wall.
Yep. Okay.
And I was like, okay.
Yeah, those type of things you see. Even on.
Yeah, probably partied hard.
Well, it's part and parcel with, the type of, schedule forcing that management tends to do. Because they've got masters to serve, and the masters say, I don't care if it's ready, get it out the door, we need money coming in. They don't
not realizing that this could spoil their bank balance.
Oh, not caring, because they only care about the next quarter, and then they'll sell and be gone and leave it to somebody else to pick up the pieces.
Lovely.
Fixed placement of various NPCs in the starport concourse, which probably includes the guy that was placed inside the seat. Made players invulnerable in non-combat environments, hangars, and social spaces. Apparently, some people got killed where they weren't supposed to. Okay. System map. Anubis tried to send me there. A fix has been implemented for an artifact that appeared in the Apex radar UI screen. I have no idea what that's about. Stored hyperspace route is now cleared when you switch ships, which is actually a pretty good thing to do because ships have different jump ranges, so it's a good thing to clear. Oh, they finally got to one of my favorite bugs. Fix the next generation on the plotted hyperspace route not being auto-targeted when entering supercruise. It should no longer change targets. That's nice to
I'll
get
believe
rid of.
that when I see it.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm saying should. Fix has been implemented for an issue that prevented players accessing the Thargoid imprint on foot. Okay. Whole bunch of UI fixes. Holy crap!
Take a breath.
Things they broke. Bookmarking settlements. And wanted status isn't being displayed on the system map anymore. So they're going to chase. They know about those two and are going to chase them down. Okay. Okay, that looks like somewhere between 40 and 60 UI fixes. Holy crap! That's a lot. Well, I have
That's what
to
I
say,
said.
yeah, the engineers at FDev are getting a lot done. I'll grant them that. Oh my goodness. That is a lot of work for a week. That's a lot of work. Kudos to you guys.
My question is with every fix they fix, what did they break in the process?
Right. And apparently they know of two they broke in the process. They broke bookmarking settlements and the wanted status. Okay, fine. There's probably, given that much change, there's probably a whole lot more that's broke, but
yeah,
hopefully
that's the only thing they seen at the time.
Right. Hopefully they fixed more things that they broke, or at least if they, broke more things that are less severe than the stuff they fixed.
Right.
We'll see. But yeah, that's a lot of fixes to go in 1 week. I don't even know how you fix that many with the team they've got. That's just a lot of people. That's just
I don't know either.
Holy crow. And this file sync thing is still going. It was supposed to be done by now.
Yeah, they're like I said, their minutes and my minutes are two different things.
Well, my problem, their minutes are calculated off of a bunch of different things, and I'm watching the internet speed fluctuate all over the place. So the amount of time to completion is fluctuating all over the place.
Well, I'm just sitting here waiting on you.
Yeah. Well, sorry it took so long. But
oh, that's all right.
According to these numbers, it's anywhere between 30 seconds and 20 minutes.
In the real life, that's the difference between life and death, literally.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, fine. But yeah, the numbers are jumping all over the place.
And it sounds like the universe just blinked out.
Well, I don't know how they're computing their numbers. A lot of times, companies that put these kind of things in will either do a 30-second average, a 10-second average, and some of them won't even bother to average. And I mean, I could tell that the time to completion is more stable than the instantaneous reading I'm getting off of the megabytes per second. So there is some averaging going on here, but with the amount of fluctuation I'm seeing, maybe it needs to be averaged a little longer.
Yeah.
But I've seen it go down, to seconds, back up, bink, 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 bink. Most of the time, it seems to be going right now between 5 and 15 minutes. We'll see. It takes as long as it takes, and you know, my bad for.
Don't worry about it.
It happens.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather take the hit at the beginning of the stream than you know have problems all through the stream.
Yeah.
So it should be done soon. Where soon is a relative term. Hopefully less than 10 minutes, because it's been pretty stable at 10 minutes for a little while now, so maybe it won't go up to 15 or 20 anymore.
Well, I do know that the nebula looked a lot more vivid in Horizons. A lot more vivid.
Well, they said they were bringing it closer to that, so we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how long ago the you know the orange sidewinder was really diagnosed with it with a way to fix it. I only found out about it a little before it, you know, right around 8 o'clock. It's like, oh great, so the beginning of the stream's going to take a problem here. Okay, fine. But it beats having continuous orange sidewinders.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
And it's not just continuous, it's 100% orange sidewinder. Every time you try and do anything, it was
lovely.
every time. Once you got into orange sidewinder loop, you were stuck. You could go into Horizons, it would be fine. You go back to Odyssey like I did, straight back into orange sidewinder again. Yeah, that was even moving it to a different station. It's still orange sidewinder.
Just what you like to hear. But at least there's a way to fix it. You know, it's due to a file mismatch. Okay, great. We'll resync the files, even though we just updated. And why is my light flickering? Anyway,
just before the update, I was getting more crashes to the launcher as well, which didn't help. What's going on? Lynn, that one Rusty was showing, you know, with the refueling and everything. I've only seen that when I refuel. When I click on any others, it just stays there, the same as it did in Horizons. You know, where you clicks down, you go and fuel, it clicks down to starport services, go to the next one, it clicks down into whatever, into auto launch, then the third one clicks you down to disembark. It's not doing that for me. It's only doing it when I do the fuel. Oh, it's on its way. So I don't know. Strange. Ooh, better slow down and dock. My kid's breakfast is on its way.
All right. All right, I gotta turn that light off. It's starting to bug me. I don't know why it's flickering. I may have to replace the socket in it or something. I don't know. It's an old light.
Could be the light bulb getting old.
Where?
Well, it could be incompatibility between the light bulb and the lamp.
Yeah.
The light bulb is an LED bulb, and the lamp is probably 60 years old. And it only has a neutral and ground. I'm sorry, neutral and hot. And some LED bulbs don't like that.
Yeah, I read through their fixes there, and about a quarter of the way through it, I had to laugh my butt off. I thought, yeah, they want you to report the crash, the problem you're having in detail.
Back in a few minutes.
What? Okay. What you were doing, how you were doing it, where you were doing it, why you were doing it. Then they bring this up and they tell you what they fixed. They don't tell you exactly. Well, they tell you about the area it is, but they don't tell you what it actually fixed.
Yeah.
But they want details from you, but they don't give you details back.
Well, the reason they want details from you is it allows them to fix them faster. That way it takes less time to locate them.
I know it, but when I read that list there,
it's hard to
it's
tell.
Like,
yeah.
What did you fix? Oh, you fixed the system app. How?
Yep.
What tab did you fix?
Yeah, it would be nice.
It's like the opinion polls. We knew there were 40. They said 20 now. Okay, I understand that.
Right. You know,
make it simple.
Most of those I understand because I'm a software engineer, so I understand that.
Yeah, but not everybody who plays a game is a software engineer.
Right. What they need, those should be headers, and then there should be later on, if you're really interested in the details, here's exactly what we, here's a better thing. Yeah. But,
it's just like I've always said. I mean, if you buy a car, you get an owner's manual. It tells you what everything does and how to use it and how to do things. They give us Odyssey, and it's like, go out and learn yourself because we're not going to tell you how it works.
Yep.
It's like, I've never seen crap like this before.
They're get too used to content creators. Ooh, finalizing update. Go. Come on.
Hell, with the 2 for Fresh 8, you got how to use instructions. Yay, let's get this show on the road, buddy.
Yeah, it's only starting an hour and 10 minutes late.
That's all right. You'll get a couple of footprints in anyways.
Yeah.
Cause there's 3 in this one. I took 1. I'm going to let you have the other 2.
Okay. And here we go. Game is starting. And of course, I'm going to have to double check my controls and double check the streaming mode is turned on.
Mm-hmm.
Right after it prepares all the shaders and planet generation system and all that other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was going through that pretty quickly this time.
Cool.
Of course, as I say, I'll still be sitting here tomorrow waiting for it to show the generation system. And then it'll crash. Boy, I went through the first 65 to 60 quick.
So how is everyone tonight?
We're here. That's about all I can say.
I'm somewhat frustrated, but not just at Elite, but I was supposed to have some oral surgery done today. And they discovered the last minute that they needed to do some more impressions and things and send them off for some more stuff to be built so they could work on my jaw without cutting the nerve in my jaw apart. So the surgery has been temporarily delayed. So I spent a vacation, not vacation, but a sick day. Now I'm like, 20 minutes at the dentist, and I had to take a sick day for it. Great, thank you. I wish they'd done all the impressions, models, and things they needed to do back when they did the first one they did.
Well, you can't charge extra money if you do that.
Oh, they didn't charge extra money. No, today cost me nothing but a vacation day, not a vacation, a sick day. All right, so options, controls. I think they're right because, yep. Anubis 3. That is correct. Audio. Music. Streamer mode is set to streaming. No Anubis, I don't want you to do that. I gotta take that command out of there. I said music, and he opened up the music player. I said music. I really got to take that. Actually, why don't I take that command out of Anubis right now while I'm thinking about it? Because I don't want him to play something by mistake. And take a copyright hit on it. All right, so where are you? There we go. Let's see. Let's see. How do I delete a command in here? Okay, I'll delete that command. No. Okay, delete that command. Oh. Okay, edit that command maybe? Alright. Okay, so I'll just take the two short versions of that command out. Okay. And that should solve that problem. Apply. Alright. Done. And back in game.
At last.
Yeah. Woohoo! Connecting to private group. All my settings are supposedly where I need them to be.
Oh, there you are. You're 6.90 light years away from me.
Okay.
Sent you a team invite.
Well, as soon as I get there, I'll... Oh, that wasn't that long. There we go.
And when you get in this system and FSS it, plot for 4E.
Okay. Galaxy map. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map.
He don't want the galaxy map, but he'll sure turn the music on for you.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Okay. Go there. Really. Seriously, move to there. Holy crud! There we go.
tell you, the only thing I do like about the new galaxy map,
Yeah.
with this cluster of
Engage.
stars like here, it's so much easier to pick the next one. It seems to be easier than in Horizons.
Right. And it looks like they broke the capitalization in the galaxy map.
Well, cool.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Somebody messed up and screwed up a 2 caps call.
Where are you going?
Oh
I think-
my god.
I think you hit the wrong one, but that's all right.
Okay, well, no, I'm at you.
Okay. Okay, well, oh, never mind. Never mind. It was showing where you was. Never mind, never mind, never mind.
Fuel scooping complete.
It's like they were supposedly fixed all that crap. What's going on?
Got him
It's like,
coming in.
Yeah. Well, I was looking up here at your icon, and it was showing you plotted to another different system, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. But what it did was show you where you, when you plotted the new system, it showed you where you was.
right.
So, yeah. Anywho.
Oh, good fun.
Oh, is a hoot. I mean, with all these updates, it's like having a brand new game. You just don't know what to
Every
expect.
time.
Yeah.
What have they broken this time?
I don't know.
Well, like I said, you hope they, fix more than they break. And you hope that...
I know in the FSS, I was okay until I got to the planet. Each time the planet closest to the star, it would just throw wobbly. Mind you, that I think was just the one system. When I was on my way back.
I'm out here by 4E.
Oh, not you. I'm trying to find one of the gas giants.
Oh.
It's hiding some... Oh, there it is. All right, now let's go get all of his little friends. Got some Bio 1s here. Bio 2.
Yeah. Yeah. 2 is the highest number I've found here.
Okay.
System scan complete.
All right, so you want me to head to 4Ds?
4 E.
Or
E.
4 Epsilon.
E as an elephant in the room.
And it's big and white.
I mean, yes, this has been discovered and all that, but there's no first footfall yet, so.
Oh, cool. Thank you for saving it for me.
You know me, I don't give a crap about that crap. It's kind of like having stickers. Did you choke on your drink there?
I breathed my drink in.
I'm sorry.
Exactly. Or collecting Cupid dolls.
Yeah. Well, there's a deal about stickers. I mean, Philip tried to get us to go all the way from the bubble to Colonia, which is 22,000 light years, to participate in a CG for stickers. And that's all it was. The award was stickers and some credits. And he got out there and couldn't find nothing, so he went all the way out there, bitch him on the ground, come back with no sticker.
Yep.
Oh, that sucked.
And Trace and I tried to tell him what they're asking for. It's going to be hard to find.
Yep.
Unless you take it with you.
But he's like, no, this is seed pods and...
Yes, but very specific seed pods.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. Excuse me.
And there he goes.
Yes, but I'm not going to loop.
Why is it not?
Yeah, sorry I haven't been for a couple of days.
That's okay.
Pulling in range to fire my surface probes.
What?
Yeah, didn't have the energy. I had to lay down quite a bit.
Mm.
Oh, so that's a very small planet. Especially
Why
with,
am I hearing your probes?
I don't know.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
2 bios. Okay. Ooh, they got electricae and bacterial.
Isn't that what we got?
At the other one, yeah, but they may be different species because it's a different system. All right, I got a location picked.
Okay, got you targeted, but I'll let you land first so you can get your first footfall,
Okay.
and then I'll land. And what's wrong, Castle? Was you not feeling good?
No, it's sometimes I lose energy because I've gone through 2 heart attacks.
Oh, okay.
Orbital flight engaged.
Yeah, I had 2 of them within a month's time, and it kind of takes a toll.
I can only imagine. And I hope to never find out myself.
I hope you never do either. Because frankly, it sucks.
I can imagine.
Yeah, I've got like 4 stents in my body all over the place.
Oh, that hurt. I drove myself pretty hard into the ground, but at least my shields took it. Power to shields.
Routing power
I
to
didn't
shields.
even look at the gravity on this thing.
Oh, it's quite light. It's just I misjudged distance to ground pretty badly.
Oh.
Deploy landing gear.
Yes,
Landing gear
let's
deployed.
Bounce.
Yeah, I'm deploying my landing gear after I bounced, and I'm now at 20 meters off the ground.
Oh,
Did you take out 2 rings of shields?
Yes.
Phew.
yeah, that's complete hell with your landing gear.
Drive assist
They weren't
on.
out.
He belly flopped.
Yep.
Low gravity.
I skipped
And-
like a stone.
and I'm probably gonna
Yeah, he
do a
did
belly
his-
flop
he did his-
myself.
He did it sand surf.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, did you get your first flop? Yep.
Oh, let me get over to one of these guys, and then I will get out.
Okay. I'm 10 KMs behind you. I won't get out until you tell me you've already achieved it.
Okay, now I ran into one of the electricae. Good.
Ah, I see you.
Drive assist off.
Whee! Okay.
Am I going to actually get out? Oh, there we are. It did not tell me first footfall. Oh, there it is.
It took a while for it
Yeah.
to
And he
tell me.
runs into the plat.
Don't go too far because I'm fixing to land. I'm like 300 something away from you.
Okay, I'm scanning this plant right in front of me. Different one.
Oh, it
Magenta.
is?
Yeah. The
Okay.
last planet was Aqua or something like this. This
Gold, wasn't it?
gold. Well, gold was one of the other ones, but
Okay. Okay.
Oh, he put his foot down. His foot's down.
and now I'm standing on top of it, so I can get a little height and look around.
Well, hopefully you can tell me that you can see me.
I see your SRV at the moment,
Cool.
which is a
Oh,
well,
that is a purple one instead of
instead of a
a
blue.
aqua green. Yeah.
It was like a so it was an aqua color on the other one.
Yeah. Sweet. Was that fun?
Ah. Graphics are not quite right on that planet. Lots of lines.
Yeah. All right, time to go find another one.
You going to get
And
your
here comes
SLV?
Lynn.
Yeah, which is right here. Can you see my SRV?
Probably, but the rock's in the way.
Okay, let me see where you are.
Drive assist on.
Behind these rocks. No, I don't see your SRV.
Okay, that means I'm going to have to be... Now, it shows you behind me. Therefore, I'm going to turn this way around.
You're gonna have to tell me what direction you're going away from your ship.
I'm going
Are you
to the ones that
going
are...
like?
Oh, I hit an invisible rock.
Are you going the ones like toward on the other side of your ship, away from your ship? Oh, okay, I see.
I go to
Maybe.
the ones your bow of your ship are pointed at.
One's behind. What? Okay, I see him.
I figured that's a good distance.
Drive assist off.
Well, they haven't fixed the instancing.
Well, and to be fair, they
Okay,
haven't
now I
closed it.
see you on foot.
Okay, I will stand by my SRV.
Yeah, I'm going to the one to the
Yep.
left of you.
Yep, that's good.
Yep, that way I don't run into your SRV.
Yep.
Elite.
Insufficient.
Oh, these are blue.
Insufficient genetic diversity. Okay, fine. Well, there's some further on in this direction. So this time you've got can't see the other person's SRV problem.
Right.
Well, then at least with you going to the ones up there, I can make sure I miss you.
Yeah.
Because I can see your SRV.
Well, I can see you when you're out, just not when you're.
Well, that's the way I normally have been.
Oops, these are blue too.
Okay. Well, there's another pair ahead and to the right.
Yeah.
So I'll let you head towards those, and once you get in front of me, I will follow along. Whee!
Woo. Slick.
And when I get there, I'll be pulling up to about 50 meters, or maybe 20 meters to the right of you.
Okay.
Basically the other side of these guys.
Okay.
These ones should be sufficiently diverse.
Blue.
What?
Drive assist off.
I know that feeling.
Blue. Okay.
Alrighty.
You want to be such a witch? I'll go up here to the top of the hill and see if there's anything.
Okay. I see 2 sets of samples off to my right here.
You can go check.
All right, I'll go check those.
You could go check them, but just stand out beside your SRV and I can find you then.
Right.
Drive assist on.
I don't see none over here. So I'm going to turn around and go back.
Okay. Going through a rock field here. All right, I will get out and we'll see.
Drive assist off.
Insufficient genetic diversity.
Okay, I see some up here.
Should have had some by now. Those. You're not that far. Quite a distance away from the first lot.
Yeah, I know.
Should have.
The radius on the diversity is kind of large on these guys.
Drive assist on.
Blue. Blue, navy blue, I'm as blue as I can be. Let's get out of here. I found the bacteria.
Oh, okay.
There's a pot right there.
I'm gonna go running off in this direction, I guess. Oop, there's some right there. Let's see.
Drive assist off.
Da-da-da. I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. Yeah, I got one.
Oh, okay, well, hang still.
All right.
Ooh, come on now. You can drive better than that.
Oh shit, I threw a grenade.
Did you hurt yourself?
No, it went far enough away. I am standing on my SRV.
Well, you should be seeing me pull up here closer to you.
Yeah, I see you coming.
Now, I love it. You can run over them rocks as long as you see them rocks, but them invisible ones kill you,
Yep.
which is no fair. Now, that is weird. You up there on an SRV that doesn't exist. Woohoo!
given how far apart these are, I'm going to go all the way back to the ship and head off in a different direction.
Okay. Are you gone?
I've just
Drive
gotten
assist
into...
on.
Alright, now I'm heading... Whoa! No. I can't go over those rocks. Dang, some of these are big rocks.
Yeah, they are. Whee. I found some. They should be far enough away.
Alright, I'll wait for you to confirm that before I go any further away, but you're only 400 meters away, so I don't know that it really will be.
Yeah, well, it's where we haven't been anyways.
Yeah.
Or where I haven't been. I don't know if I can see your tracks or not.
Probably not.
Nope, not far enough.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Alright, I'm going to continue to head back towards the ship.
Okay.
Alright, there's the ship there. So I'm going to go... First I'm going to go around this rock, and then I'm going to turn in that direction. Alright, I see one here, but I'm going to bypass it because I know I'm too close.
I found one.
Oh, okay. Skid out. Spin in a circle. Drive through field of rocks.
How close are you?
I'm quite close, actually. I'm pulling up right in front of you, just on the other side of the plants.
Okay. Well, where my nose is pointing up the hill, I keep getting a hit, so I was gonna go. Whoops, where you at? I see your light.
Yeah.
Okay, I just didn't want to run over you.
Yep. So if you go turn a little to your left and go around, you won't. There you go.
Yeah.
There we go. 3 samples of that.
Now we get to look for the Bicoteria.
Yeah. The fun part, the one that's harder to see.
Drive assist on.
Well, this will give us practice on driving around in a turret.
You just follow yourself back to where you found the found one before. Follow your tracks if there's any tracks.
Yeah, there is, but there isn't. Does that make sense?
Depends on whose tracks you follow.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I can see his.
No, she can't see mine because she can't see my SRV. But I can see her tracks and her SRV. Now, I'm not entirely sure what this particular patch of...
It looks just like the ones we did before.
Oh, okay.
The mud hole or the crack stuff in the
ground? Okay.
surface. Yeah.
Be right back. Let's get some coffee.
Okay.
Yeah, that's better.
Here, bacteria, bacteria, bacteria. Here, bacteria. I have a scanner for you.
Careful the block don't get you.
Okay, I think I found one.
Okay. I'll head back towards you.
Oh yeah.
I thought I saw one, but I didn't. Okay.
What it looks like if you ever went and walked a dirt road and it'd be smooth and all of a sudden you seen it like 120-degree weather and it crack and scales. That's what it looks like. It's just a scaly part.
Okay. I'm coming up on you here.
Can't see it, so I'm gonna ease back to my buggy. I loaded in my buggy and it's right there to the right side front wheel of the buggy.
Okay, I'm in behind your buggy.
That's fine.
And I see it.
Yeah.
Except I went to my turret instead of getting out.
Drive assist off.
You can tell this is a British game because the driver's seat is on the right-hand side.
Yeah.
All right, sample
But you
one.
can get in both sides.
You can get in both sides.
But you always get out the right-hand side.
Yeah.
I know. Sometimes it's inconvenient.
Yep.
So I ended up standing on top of a plant yesterday.
Drive assist on.
Okay, you're going off that direction. I'll head off in this direction.
Whoa. What did I find?
Let's not go rushing through this area. Oh, I didn't try and turn my head tracker on. You know, I should briefly do that. Because
Just
that
to
would...
see.
Well, yeah, and if it does work, it would make this so much easier. Oh, wow, it works. Woohoo! Head tracker's back.
Yay.
Oh, I am so glad they fixed that. Thank you. Thank you so much. That makes looking around... Whoop, is that what I want? No, it is not. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I just drove over one. I think. Where was that? There it is. All right, let me get out.
Drive assist off.
And let's see if this guy is sufficiently genetically diverse. Yes, it is.
Okay, stand outside so I can see you.
Yep.
Ah, see.
Bacterium
Oh, you're way
vesicular.
behind me.
I turned. Well, I went out at a right angle to where you went.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to go stand on my SRV.
That'd be cool.
That way.
And Lynn comes up and drives over the top of it.
Well, it means she's, you know, if I'm standing on the SRV, she's less likely to hit it, I figure.
And I'm hoping if I can't see it, I can't do no damage to it.
I'm not going to bet on that.
Yeah, bump into it and just falls off.
Oh, there you go.
Okay,
Perfect.
I see it. Well, now all we need is one more.
Looking around with the head tracker allowed me to find it a lot easier, because I'm able to look right and left and cover a lot more area.
Yeah.
It seems to be up-down centering seems to be not too bad.
Yeah.
All right, so now I got to find another one. So maybe I'll go look over the other side of the
Okay,
ships.
I'm in.
Okay.
Drive assist on.
And I'm backing away from you. Wow. Spin
What?
out city.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm heading back towards the ships. I'm going to go to the other side.
Okay.
Oh, there was another patch right there. But it's way too close.
Yeah. At least I'm getting used to driving in the turret. It's because my joystick has the twist and the lean. So I'm driving it. It's just learning how to twist my wrist and everything to keep the turret and everything lined up.
Right. I got to figure out a way to get it so that it's the controls are the way I would like them to be. I can't really drive in the turret. It's one of those things where a double joystick or a joystick with twist would actually be superior.
Yep.
Yep, got 2 of those.
Woohoo!
Nope, that's not one. Saw a patch of ground that almost looked like what I was looking for.
Oh, I found one. If we're not too close.
All right. I'll let you tell me that before I head back.
Okay. Well, hell. Parked on top of it. I mean, I get to get off of it. Yeah, it turned my whole SRV green.
Okay, so that is the right one. All right, I'll be coming to you then.
Yeah. And it's letting me do the little circle thingy jerk on it. Yep. Complete.
Okie dokie.
Oh, drove right over on top of it. So when I scanned it, see if it was green, it turned my whole doom buggy green. I backed up to get off of it so you can see it.
Okay.
Now this vanishing SRV would not be bad if it worked with the NPCs, or the NPCs.
Yeah.
If you drop down on a base and they couldn't see your SRV, then that'd be all right.
All they see is the bullets coming towards them.
Yeah. And they're like looking at each other. Why is that coming from? I don't know. Yeah, first footfall by Trace Majestus.
Woohoo! All right, now I'm going to slow down. That way I don't go skidding into you.
Well, you can bump into me to see if you do any damage.
I'd rather not.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I'm at 92. Got shields full.
Yeah, I'm on your left.
I ain't moving until I see you get out.
Drive assist off.
So I'm thinking it's the first one in who gets the lovely bug.
There you are.
All right.
Well, no, you.
Because those
Well,
other.
no, because I followed you in on the other one too.
Well, that's right too. I was the first one in here, first one in there.
Mhm.
Okay, so it really doesn't follow. Okay.
Did you get it?
Yep.
Okay. Back to the ship. Yodelay-hee-ho. Oh, jeez. Don't run over the plant.
Yeah, some of the plants you can't run over. They stop you dead.
Yeah.
Well, these would. They're big
The
enough to
elector, yeah, they stop you. But the
Yeah.
grasses tend not to stop you.
Which makes sense.
True.
I'm just glad they don't give you flat tires where you have to get out and change it. At least it'd make you have to grind for that too. You'd have to invent the tire wrench, and then you have to invent a jack, and yeah. No, thank you. Okay, I'm aboard my ship.
Okay.
And I guess we're just gonna park in outer space, right? It's almost
Yeah,
10.
because it's almost 10. Yeah.
Ready for you for tomorrow.
Ready for
Yeah,
tomorrow.
we got one more. We got one more planet here that needs the first footfall on it.
Oh, you can go get that. I got one now. You can put
I
your
got
name
one
here.
too.
Oh, okay. I only need one.
I got one too. I don't know if it's got any bios or not.
I believe the bios are per system.
Huh? How can that be?
You mean the same ones?
I believe. I could be
Okay.
wrong.
How can it say no community goals available when you're in the station that's the community goal?
I don't know. Maybe it already completed.
It just started. This is Thursday.
Yeah, I know. People jumped right on it. Got it done. Okay. I don't know.
Soon find out.
We're track
Well,
landing here.
we'll just
Landing
wait. If
gear
you don't want
retracted.
a first footfall here, we'll just keep jumping.
Power to engines.
Routing power to engines.
That.
My shields are
Close
back
that.
up to full.
Frameshift drive charging.
Woohoo!
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Refresh that page.
New contact. Oh, it must be you.
Oh, this is a combat one. Is it? No. No, it's not.
200,000 credits and codex discoveries. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Definitely don't want a pancake on any more planets.
Well, I could.
Well, I didn't take
could
any
deposit.
damage. So
I know it.
No.
But I could deposit my carrier somewhere in the middle of this cluster, and that way, as we're working in, we'd be getting closer to the carrier in case we needed it.
well, we could do that. That would certainly reduce risk.
Do me a favor and pick me one.
Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Ooh. Running.
So
See if you can
why
pick
is
us one in the middle of the Running Man Nebula or something.
Yeah, according to this, you need total of 16 billion units of stuff.
Man, these two nebula are like intertwined.
Yeah, they're pretty, ain't they? One's a black and purple, and the other one's
So why is it not letting me? It says no community goals available. Right, let's
can't
just
see your screen,
try
so I
some.
can't tell what's going on.
It's just grayed out as though there's no community goals. In Odyssey, just that's unusual. Let's try exit to main menu. Try relogging. See if it appears.
Did they get it fixed where we can? Let's see.
All right.
Yeah, they got it. Wait, it on the galaxy map. If I put in Running Man, it. Oh, I don't see no star there though. It take to the center of it. Looks like.
Yeah, it's
There's no-
one of the ones that's due to a supernova, so there's no actual star at the center.
Okay.
All right, so how about Running Man sector?
Hang on a minute. Running Man.
Running Man sector.
Okay.
CQ-Y.
Okay.
D14.
B as in boy.
D as in dog.
Okay. D14.
It's
Okay.
like right in the middle of both nebulas. It's kind of a cool looking spot.
Okay. I'll jump the carrier there. And that way we'll have our safety net.
Yep. It's an F, so we'll need Ray-Bans. Not as bad as a B, but it's still going to be a pretty bright star when we get there. It's like the one out by where I am, where there's no star at the center of the nebula. Because the star went boom.
Okay. It's gonna jump there. It's only like 49 light years.
Okay. Yeah, it's not far at all.
Yeah. Well, I meant for the carrier.
Whoop.
Oh, jeez, damn, scare the crap out of me.
I didn't realize you were so close. I didn't look at the distance. I'm like, okay, Lynn's going to drop out of Super Cruise at some point here, and I'll just drop in next to her. And
Yeah, well, I was looking at the galaxy map when you buzzed by me. And now I dropped out.
disengage.
Exiting hyperspace.
Disengage.
Leaving hyperspace.
Okay.
And see, that'd be 4 jumps for us to get to the carrier if we just jump.
Disengage.
Or for me, anyways.
Exiting hyperspace.
Uh-oh, got a problem.
What?
I can't disengage.
Huh. What did I do? Go into your controls. Whatever you... Well, no, you got Anubis for that. Whatever key you have for disengage, go in there and click it and apply it.
Okay.
Sometimes it's like doesn't recognize it.
Oh, no response on my keyboard.
Okay, but you're fixing the crash then.
Disengage.
Exiting hyperspace.
Although sometimes Elite will lock up like that, and then pretty soon it'll unlock itself. And
Yeah, well, I'll just have to hope it unlocks itself here. Wonder what I can do to... Okay, I can do that just fine.
I see you flying all around me.
No destination lock, dropping at current destination. That isn't gonna help. Disengage.
Exiting hyperspace.
Keyboard is not doing anything. Well, that works. But the escape key isn't working.
I've had that as well. And the only thing to do there is task manager the launcher, the executable. That's the only thing you can do because you're just stuck. It doesn't do anything.
All right, well, I will do that and restart it.
Okay.
And you should just come out, hopefully, sitting where you were.
Hopefully. Hopefully.
Okay. Game is killed. And I'll restart it.
Well, everyone, have a good evening.
Have a good evening,
Get up
Castle.
early in the morning.
Good evening, Castle. Get better.
Take care, everyone.
You too.
You too.
And try.
Let's see what happens.
I talked to Anthony. He's so busy working that even on he's supposed to have Thursday or Friday off last week. And they
He's
called
working.
him and he had to come back in. He's working his shifts plus everybody else's that's out.
Wow.
So
hopefully he's paid extra for that.
hopefully, yeah. But that's the reason why he hasn't been on Elite or Odyssey or anything. It's just when he comes home, he just kind of flops.
Right.
And it's like, I don't blame you. I flop too. And this heat takes the living toll out of you. It was 104 here with a heat index of 119. That's what it felt like.
I'm back on the planet. I never left.
So that tells me that your crash had started on the planet. That's the reason why you couldn't. No, that'd be me, not you. No, it could be you. Oh, hell, I don't know.
No idea.
Like I said, every update is like playing a new game. What you could do the last time, you can't do now. Vice
Preparing
versa.
for jump.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
are.
Yep. Now, hopefully, it will let me get there.
Yeah. Wow. When you come out of Super Cruise, parked like I am, where your nose is facing the same way, just look at the nebula and then look at the planet in this system that's sitting there, just as big and bold. That, I would say, is a new graphic you got.
Aha, cool.
Because I'm sitting here looking at the nebula and then one of these planets in here that you're circling, it looks like, or coming off of. It may be the planet we just took off of.
Yeah.
But you could actually see the planet in the shadows and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Cool. Well, I'll see that in a minute, hopefully.
Yeah.
Disengage.
Yeah.
Moving
Talking
on
about
50
weather.
Oh,
Cool.
shit.
It's
Yes,
cool.
you're right
It's
there.
cool here today.
Yeah, you're right there,
Yeah.
boss.
Good thing I didn't.
It's cool here today. Only 77 degrees at the moment.
That's
Fahrenheit.
nice. Now you turned around, coming back the direction.
Yep.
Look at that planet.
Yeah, that's kind of neat.
Yeah.
In fact, I think I'll stop right here when you're still in the picture. And we'll go to the external camera. And I'll go to the right a little bit. I get the two of
And
us.
yeah, that's just cool. That planet just sitting there, 3D even.
Yeah.
And in Horizons, they didn't do that.
That is just a nice screenshot. Well, so tonight started pretty rough, but didn't quite end smooth either, but good enough. So we got one. Hey, stay where you're supposed to be. One planet explored with the bios all sampled, and dealt with a rather extensive technical problem at the beginning. Sorry for that. I should have checked that well beforehand, although that would have meant there would have been no Valheim stream tonight, but
Yeah.
I'm glad the Valheim stream is actually starting to pick up a little bit in viewership. That's nice. Yes, well, all in all, not a horrible night, and I'd like to thank the engineers at FDev for the things they fixed. Their fix list was long. That was a very impressive fix list for, but looking at the descriptions as as a software engineer, they did a lot of work. They are doing tons of overtime to fix that much. Those are a lot of pretty sticky, nasty bugs that they fixed. So kudos to you guys, and thank you very much. Keep at it. There's plenty more to fix. Give credit where credit is due. So at any rate, I'd like to thank everyone who came along for the ride this evening, and again, apologize for the file fix that I had to do at the beginning. We'll pick this up again tomorrow night. Oh, well, before I say that, thank you, Lynn, Camille, and Castle, who has already departed, for joining me in the stream chat. And we'll pick this up again tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's all for now. This is Trice Justice, signing out.